Hi, welcome to this week's Midweek Connection. My name is Todd Jordan. I serve as senior pastor here at Strawbridge United Methodist Church. I'm delighted that you've joined me. This week I wanted to call your attention to the first of our church-wide information events that is happening next week on Thursday, July 14th. We're going to have at least 5 of these information events, and the link to some more information on those is with this. But they're scheduled for July 14th, July 17th, August 15th, August 17th, August 21st. They're all identical. You only need to come to one. And all of them will have 2 parts. And so you can go to both parts or just one part. The first part, the first hour, will be a presentation from me where I'll simply be presenting the scriptures in the Bible that discuss same-sex sexual relationships. I will present very similar to what I presented at the table talks if you went to one of those, but basically arguments from 2 differing sides. I'll present how one side sees those scriptures, and I'll present how the other side sees those scriptures and where they disagree. The purpose is to provide you an opportunity to kind of get clarity on what Scripture says and how differing biblical scholars interpret those scriptures so that you can come to terms with where you are in preparation for our vote that will take place on Sunday, September 18th at 4 o'clock. So if you already know where you are or you've already been to a similar presentation, you don't need to come to that first hour. If you want to know more about what Scripture says, about what side you think you're on, or you want to know, or maybe you're already on a side, you just want to know what the other side thinks, feel free to come and come to that hour. The second hour of our church-wide information event will focus on the process leading up to the vote and what will happen at the vote and what specifically we'll be voting on and how that's going to be done. So I'd encourage all of you to come to that. Now, just as a reminder, at our church conference on Sunday the 18th, you must be a church member and you must be present to vote. Some of you have expressed concerns because you're not going to be here on the 18th. I've heard from the bishop and the DS. Both have said the discipline is very clear. You have to be present to vote. That's how it is in the book of discipline. You cannot vote by proxy. You cannot vote online. It's just this is what all Methodist churches that are going through this are bound to. Also, you have to be a full member. We will be publishing the sheet of official members. We will print that out and have that in the narthex. We will have that online so that you can double check to make sure if you're a member or not. My guess is there are people who think they're members who aren't. So we're going to ask everybody to make sure your name's on the list. If you want to join the church, you can. We will have the blue membership cards available for you. And if you want to join, we'll let you do that, so that when we get to our vote on the 18th, everybody is clear who is a member and who isn't, because you do need to be a member to vote. So take a look at the information on our church-wide events. You only need to come to one of them, and you only need to come to the parts that you want to, so that when we come to the 18th, everybody's on the same page and we all know what we're doing, and we can go from there. In the meantime, pray for one another. Pray for our church. Remember that wherever you are, wherever others are, we are all on the same team. We all fear God, love Jesus, and believe the Bible. We're simply wanting to discern what is our next step and how can we be clear about our position. So thank you. May God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you Sunday.